Mwahahahaha. 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 Hello. I am here. I had to restart my whole system because my microphone wasn't working, but it seems to be working now, so hooray! And yes, I realized I hit the start button 4 minutes early, but who cares? Because, you know, I start at roughly around 3 p.m. Pacific on, you know, okay. I'm being stupid again. Dumb! Hello, Quartz. Hello, Floop, the Lord of the Umu. Okay. Twitch is on. YouTube is on. Looks good. Hurrah. So, as you can see, I'm in my room, and Gilgamesh is here, apparently. And of course, he calls me a mongrel, because, you know, that's what he does. Hello, Dakota. Hello, Nocturnal. Welcome. Or just, Baka. My other account is doing their pods right now. This account has to do pods too, but I'm gonna have to do that after we're done today, so otherwise I'm gonna cap out my pods. No! Senpai, what? What is it? I forgot to hit record. Oh well. You had a dream. What kind of dream did you have? You were robbing people with Omar. You're doing Ordeal Call too. Neat. My second account is close to the end of Ordeal Call too. I have to do that. That's a curious dream. And don't you, Blue, didn't you say you almost never have dreams? Or was that me projecting? Because I rarely have dreams. Anyway, today is day 5 of the, I'm projecting. Oh. Today is day 5 of Summer 9, the Celeb Summer Experience, which is, you know, our summer event, which is, you know, yay. And we last left off, we were still in the mall, the Dubai Mall, and of course they were jerking it the whole way. We split up into teams to, like, buy gifts for the other people in the group. But in the midst of all that, Ereshkigal got separated from everyone. And she was in an aquarium and something strange happened. Something involving a beast. No, wait. No, she's the beast. But she got... It looked like Kazura Drop or... BB Lily, like, appeared and was doing some plotting and scheming. Eventually, Ereshkigal made her way back to us, went to the hotel, and then Passionlip accidentally ran into her, and ran into her horn, and discovered that she's a beast. Thankfully, we were able to keep her quiet, and promise not to tell anybody, but if Passionlip discovers Ereshkigal's little secret, then it's only, you know, that's just the first, you know? It's only a matter of time before other characters in our party do as well. After all of them have been sensing the beast. And so they're on a heightened alert for that sort of thing. So, what are we in for today? I am honestly not entirely sure. I think we're gonna go, like, up here somewhere, but, Also, I heard something about the Servantverse getting involved, which is why I put it in the title. Because, you know, the Servantverse is weird. It is very weird, but you know, fun in a weird kind of way. Let me get rid of that real quick. Hey everyone, how have you been today? How have your rolls been? Hello, Notorious. Nice to see you. Wait, you asking how rolls are? I don't suppose the BB banner is up, is it? Nah, of course not. Should be like, usually the second banner of an event is pops in about a week after it starts, usually. Not for another 2 weeks. Seriously? Not for another 2 weeks? Well, either way, it'll show up whenever it does, so I guess we will all see. BB banner will be when or okay, so end of the month, basically. We're moving past the middle. What the hell is with this year moving so fast? Damn it! It's honestly kind of like WTFing. Anyway, so I did my little recap of what we did last time. Mass Effect looks weird. Har har, very funny. This isn't Mass Effect. We will get to Mass Effect later once we're done with this today. But and we're gonna finish Mass Effect 2 actually. So it's gonna be a big day. Big day. Anyway, no more. No, I checked the shop beforehand. No more ado, let's get started! Yay! Oh crap, that means I have to turn into a bat, don't I? Section 6 Business District. Where is the beast? Alright, time to turn into a bat. Ah! I am a bat now! Blah! Sup, how are you today? We're well, thank you for asking. I am now of the nocturnal bat variety. Hello, Ereshkigal. What are you up to? She's kinda... Yep, now has the hat. Yeah, that was one of our gifts for her, was to give her that floppy hat thing to help cover up the horn. But then Passionlip ran into her and felt the horn underneath the hat because she, you know, bonked her. This event is turning Yurie batty. She's feeling more than normal, so today will wind up even better? Well, that's ominous. You just saw the World Cup finals with your family? World Don Quixote and Pancho are most pleased? Oh, Spain won? Neat. Mash, we have an emergency. What kind of emergency? Spirit origin radar in your shield. Eresh is just feeling a bit horny lately. I don't... No. I know this is hard to believe, but... There's a beast! Oh my god! We didn't know that, clearly, and shocked face! Despite how rigged the game was against them, including 2 valid goals voided over BS. I don't watch soccer or football, or so I don't know anything about like how it plays exactly, aside from there's a ball and a big field and people kick it and it goes into a goal. Spain won, corrupt Argentinian backing FIFA. FIFA's corrupt? You don't say. And as somebody who doesn't follow soccer/football, even I know that FIFA is corrupt as fuck. I mean, a bunch of their people went to jail a few years back, right? For like bribery and all that nonsense. And of course, all the, the stuff with, hosting the games in Qatar and the bribes they took to make that happen, and the thousands of people who died making those stadiums in those places because Qatar, slave labor, that sort of thing. I have been noticing that, though, just, there's a lot of Argentine hate around this World Cup I've been noticing here and there. Like, just based on the little bits I've seen. Like, are they just, like, is there something there, or... Remember, I'm ignorant. I don't know a damn thing. And I also don't really know much about Argentina, other than that, it's a country that's, former Spanish colony, got its independence, was gradually run into the ground throughout the 20th century, despite its enormous advantages in resources and good farmland and whatnot. Saudi Arabia is hosting it in 20... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Didn't they learn anything from the last time they put a tournament literally in the same region? Just... I don't know a damn thing. That's okay, Yurie. That's nothing new. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Well, that's stupid. Well, I don't... I guess we'll find out how many more people die. Actually, I don't know if Saudi Arabia does the slave labor thing. I know Qatar does. I know the UAE does. I don't know if the Saudis do. Slavery. Yeah. Well, they ended chattel slavery in '62 in my dad's lifetime. And it's got the... Yeah, it's got the same shit. It's got the same shit as those other states. Pokun is a beast. Foe! Those are my bad foe attempts. So we're going to the financial, and there's a Ferris wheel. Hello, Red Eyes White Yurie. Hello, Solomon. Takes Yurie to France. What? I'm going to France now. Let's hope the devs of FGO don't try to set a summer event at Saudi Arabia's... Yeah, no shit. Fuck this. Still the same username from last time. You changed your username! Why do you change your username so much? With some evolutions, I've had the same username for a long time. I mean, this name is an evolution. It was Urena. People tended to call me Yurie, though, and that's how that name stuck. Going from all the way back in my WoW days. And now it's Yurie. I just decided to take it, and has the E on it. Because why not? Fuck it. I'm weird. Wish I could send you art. I just finished a sketch of Solomon. I mean, technically that might be possible. You change your name to fuck with me. It's a mysterious giant picture frame? What the hell are we even looking at? The Dubai frame. Why? Why? The world's largest picture frame in the Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah, I bet that's why they did it. The same reason why they built the world's tallest building, for now. It's all a big jerk-off. Yeah, keep going, Percival. Keep, you know... I'm sure if you walk up to the picture frame, maybe it'll, Why am I upside down? So I don't... Have you not seen any of my streams of FGO? I can't block the dialogue at the bottom, so I have to become a bat. So I'm attached to the ceiling. So maybe I should ditch the glasses. Mwahaha. Don't make it obvious this is an ad. Yeah. Don't really care for summer, so I haven't looked at these latest streams. Oh, okay. We have family visiting Spain now. Apparently Madrid is so ecstatic after others are without shirts. Okay. Is Spain doing okay? Honestly, though, Solomon or... I don't even remember, like, there's a problem with changing your name so much is... Honestly, just popped in here, reverse wire relax. Okay. Go home, Madrid, you're drunk. Har har. Honestly, though, as far as summer events go, this one is probably my least favorite. Just because of how much it's jerking off a slave city. Meat! I can't believe Eric Bloodaxe showed up. New review. Amazonas. Your hot prompt and professional allowed my husband to say this all. Amazonas.com has done a delivery, so hooray. Attack camels and dromedaries to devour their flesh. Nom nom nom. Well, it would eventually, you know, so it was devastating a trend. You drew a chibi Solomon devil smiling while holding up a bucket of KFC? What? Yeah, I'm surprised that they actually had Eric Bloodaxe show up at all. I mean, okay, he had Okay, now he's had 2 bits of dialogue, but, you know, he's still, like, barely there. We're probably gonna forget about this in 20 minutes, but, you know... That's the problem with him, honestly, is his parts are so small that we just forget that he's there. Achilles killed her. Yeah. But then they added her as, like, you know, they took the name, you know, since she was an Amazon, they made her the CEO of Amazones.com, and it's become a big joke with her. Penthesilea! Hello! Eriku. Hmm? The galaxy's largest online commerce and delivery company. And the founder of a local startup. What did you start up in this shithole of a city? Coupons for new subscribers, huh? Your new food delivery startup is... Oh my god. So it's like Uber Eats, but... I guess Penthesilea is just going corpo. Whatever, it's a fun gag. Oh shit, AP is capped. Come on, give me a quest that gives me a fight so I can not be capped. No! Anyway, let's, I guess... Fuck it, just charge ahead. I'll lose a few... I actually did like a quest in Fuyuki to lower it before we started. Univer Eats! And one where we can burn down Dubai as it deserves. Wait, what? How did burning Dubai down come into this? Because I mean, I'm totally on board with that, obviously, but I keep leveling up, I keep getting more AP, and I don't know how to use it fast enough. I'm like 860. Latest news that has the city in an uproar? Well, who gives a shit about this place? Actually, what has Dubai in an uproar these days is drone and missile attacks from Iran. So, you know, the thing about this is that when this event aired originally in 2024 on JP, this was Dubai, what we're seeing, this bullshit. But Dubai right now is actually in trouble. Like, they're really... Because since the war started in the region, you know, and Iran has just been, like, you know, throwing missiles at everything and, you know, anything that's within range, basically. Many of those have actually struck Dubai, and it's made all the rich shits who, you know, enjoy their slave labor-fueled lifestyles there. They've made them realize that, oh, this place is actually in a dangerous region. Maybe we shouldn't live here no more. And so property values in Dubai have cratered. Or they've gone way down, at least. So, the unstable Gulf makes this place a lot more unattractive. it shouldn't have been attractive to begin with, but, you know. Anyway. As for your AP problem, Nameless, that is an issue when you are leveling up really fast when you first start playing the game. And if you're doing the storyline for, you know, if you're just doing the main quests, yeah, those quests are free now, aren't they? They are 0 AP, so you're not going to lose any. You're just going to have your AP pile up. I don't know if, what Tinity put in chat, if you have access to bronze apples to turn your AP into bronze apples. If you can do that, so you can store them all up. That's what I would do for sure. If you can't do it, then I'd try to burn it as quickly as possible by doing, like, going to the immediately. Oh, there was a hiccup. What the hell? There was a hiccup in our connection. How odd. Anyway. Thank you for keeping this shithole safe. Okay, so there's a public announcement about anyone else getting interrupted. Yeah, there was a hiccup on my end. That was weird. Okay, let's continue. And Ereshkigal! That is an interesting, I mean, we still don't know why Eresh has been turning into a beast, or we think that the Khazur drop BB Lily might have something to do with it, because they hinted at it last time, yesterday. But, I guess we will see. Come on, Passionlip. Probably BB scheming. Yeah, I mean, BB is a goofball. We got a hint earlier which implies it's at least somewhat inherent to Ereshkigal. I don't know about that, honestly. Is it something in Ereshkigal's nature is at odds with this Dubai? I mean, she is somebody who cares for the souls of the dead and is, you know, kind of a, you know, a good quality person, and she finds herself in a shithole. Maybe that's the problem. She's that her innate decency and, you know, shy nature coming to a place that's anything but shy or decent. You know? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep bashing this place. That's not gonna... No, I'm not apologizing for that. Dubai is a shithole. I'm not apologizing for that. That's probably not it, though. I'm sure we'll find out eventually, but for now, of course. Dubai is safe and peaceful. Well, not anymore, but, you know. Yurie, make a better Dubai? Okay, give me, I can do that with I would need at minimum a 500 kiloton payload. I like doing story speculation. Should I do it in this chat, actually? Sure, go ahead. Why not? Take them over with cuteness. Katsune Miku. I knew someone a long time ago who was a big fan of Miku. Ended up kind of persuading me to get a figure of them, which is one of the like 4 figures I have, because I don't have very many. But are they still a big thing, or I don't know? Your father has a Miku figure? I mean, that's kind of cool. What's up? Hello, Tinsoma! Welcome! Miku is still big? Cool. I mean, I just know that it's like a voice thing that sings songs and whatnot. So, like Vocaloid or whatever. Why am I flip? Do I have to answer this question every time? I swear, I get asked it on the regular whenever I have to do this. I'm a bat! Because I don't want to block the dialogue box. There's a new character from the upcoming Fire Emblem game that people are calling Brazilian Hatsune Miku. Okay. So is she slightly tanned and really dangerous? Something like that? You see no fangs? What do you mean you don't see any fangs? They're actually tiny, tiny, tiny fangs. Actually, hang on. Shelving unit, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Nice to see you all. Did you have a good stream? What were you watching? I am currently upside down because I'm a bat. Actually, I'm not a bat, but because this event, we're playing Fate Grand Order. We're playing the Summer 9 event, and since I do not wish to block the dialogue window at the bottom, I have attached myself to the ceiling. How's it? We're doing well. Nice to see you. What were you up to? All right, let me resume. I was just showing everyone in chat my model and showing them the teeth. We are raiders having received instructions from the raiding streamer. Oh, what kind of instructions? How's it? That's right. He said, how's it hanging? Of course, I'm literally having my model hang from the silly. I love that for you. Interesting way to go about it. I mean, I had to, like, I can't block the chat because the dialogue, so it was like, okay, do I put the model in the corner? Do I tilt it to this here? Like I was like, should I be like right here or right here? And then eventually like, fuck it, let's just be a bat. You were progging through Lost Belt too? Oh, nice. Awesome. We are currently in Summer 9. You just killed 2 of the Valk sisters? Oh, cool. It's been a long time since I played Lost Belt 2. I don't remember all of its encounters. I remember the last encounter. I'm not going to tell you what that is, of course. We don't do spoilers around here. And since you've mentioned that you're doing LV2, I'll have to be more conscious about that, but... And now we're walking the streets. But that's cool. Did you just start the game, or... Are you a newer player to FGO? Okay, that makes sense. I, on the other hand, have been playing for over 5 years, so you could say I've been around. And not on the ceiling, necessarily, but... See around here from all the cars and motorcycles on the road. So I'm not sure if you've been following this. Part of why you picked it up is from my videos. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. So you started playing because you saw some of my videos and now you just raid my stream. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, Shelby knows me. You know how to frisk. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I stream every Saturday and Sunday on YouTube and Twitch. Also Wednesday, yeah, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Though with the this event going on, I've been doing little bits almost every day because, you know, event little bits come out. You know, it's an event that has a daily bit. So we're doing this bit right now this is the stuff that came out last night. And then we're gonna move on to Mass Effect 2. Feel free to call me B or Shelby if that's any easier. Okay. I mean, Shelving Unit is certainly a unique name, so, you know, that works too. But Shelby, what, like the Shelbys? Like the car? Or like Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders? That might be kind of scary. You went in hard for Kama and just got 11 summer Nobus. Nobu? Yurie will ever make a Patreon? I don't know. I mean, I have channel memberships on YouTube. And Twitch has subs. Oh wait, you went hard for Karna. I thought you said Kama because the... Ciel! It's a Ciel! Ciel attack! Yeah, Gotcha's, Oh wait, you were rolling for Kama. I thought you meant Karna, because Karna's actually up for roll right now. You're referring to the anniversary banners. Because you needed an ascent. Did you get Kama? Because Kama's really good. Kama is excellent. I mean, Here, hang on. Yeah, Gotcha luck is rough at times. Yeah, I have... Where are you, you nerd? There you are. Kama! You didn't? Oh, then maybe I shouldn't show this. I don't want to inspire depression. But you got 11 Nobus. Damn. Well, Nobu must really like you. You do have Summer Kama. Summer Kama's good too. Summer Kama's really good. Okay, let's continue the story and find out what Ciel's doing here. We finally met Ciel in the event! Yay! And it looks like we're gonna fight her. Which means I should bring a ruler, which means... Maluko... Malu. No drops, okay. I'm gonna swap out. This is our first fight today, actually, so... You got CL 2 days ago? Congrats! During Samurai Remnant, you got 3 copies of Ushigozen and 2 multis? Wow. CL on CL violence? Yeah, let's do that. Oh my god, shirtless Robin. Yeah, that's his summer costume from Summer 3, I believe. Gotta go sleep, had fun, you have an awesome day. Okay, Dinsoma, thank you for popping in. Have a good night. Eresh has class advantage. Yeah, that'll... Yeah, but she's AoE, so... You know what, I'm just gonna use... I'm gonna have it be CL on CL combat. Which actually means let's swap, let's get Koyan for that. Grinding for Percival's summer outfit because reasons. I can imagine those reasons. Hello, Tlalocan's here. Summer to Brittany and looks cute there. Hello, Commando P. Welcome. After this fight, you can get CL's costumes. Oh, nice. Good servant to use with CL's summer BB, so I've heard. Also, hello. Hello, Trey. Welcome. So CL ordered food. I wonder what kind of food it was. I think it's curry. Lord, forgive me for what I think of this nun. Mysterious Executor Ciel. Oh my. Oh, Pen looks so cute with the eyeglasses. Yeah, that's Penthesileia's Amazone's costume. It's kind of a joke costume from, you know, because Penthesileia is an Amazon, so they made her the CEO of Amazones, as in like Amazon.com. It's a gag costume for Penthesileia. Huh? Oh, CL's not hunting a beast. Okay. This isn't your normal CL, it's Servantverse CL? Well, I mean, I'm sure she's not that different from the one that we know from Tsukihime. I guess we'll find out. Quickly learning that FGO sure does love their gags. I know, it's great when they do it. It's a bit less great when some of the stuff I've been, like, I know I haven't, you kind of came after I was ranting a bit, because I'm kind of have a problem with Dubai being the setting of this summer event, but let's just set that aside for now. It's also Professor CL from the Bad Endings, yeah. That's the second ascension, I believe, that we're using for ours, so, or mine. A tipping country. Is it? I know that the US, of course, does tips. I know, like, places in Europe do not, though, so... Huh? She wants to fight. Every time they mentioned the Burj Khalifa, kept give the Rihanna meme where she was elongated on said building. I actually don't know about that, but I know. I pop culture, I don't know a damn thing, honestly. I have a brain for history and some video games and not much else. Hello, CL. It's time to fight. Thank you for introducing yourself. CL Senpai. We have another senpai! Don't worry, I think I'm even less media literate than you are. That's a tough one. I mean, you know, any more media literate than I am, and you may as well live on the moon. Well, I know some things. Just most of the things I know are old. Because I'm old or something. Or that I just, like, ignore a lot of, you know, what's come out in the past decade or so. Okay, CL, how will you do against CL? Alright, let's do it. Don't worry, you're chronically online. I try not to be. CL on CL action, you still have... She's got defense buffs on her. Yeah, how strong is that now? Oh. She put on the Executor outfit. Yeah, she's got resistances. All right, let's turn up the heat. I want to see if I'm gonna slow this down. See if we get what is it? Neko arc! A friend started playing Spec Ops: The Line because of this event and made the Welcome to Dubai reference. The only reason I recognized it was your first stream. Yep. Yeah, my first stream title for the Summer 9 events was a reference to Spec Ops: The Line. Which is a game that's now like 14 years old, but... Or, no. Yeah, about 14. Damn. It was 14 years ago? Alright. Alright. Let's do that again. Not gonna use CL's third skill? Not yet. Or wait, I did just use it. Oh. Need to play Spec Ops 1 Monday? I mean... Does it still work? Well, she's dead. But it said this was an endurance battle, so... Oh, yep, fight's over. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, let me check my Spec Ops line. When did I last play this? 2015. You just had to survive 3 turns. Did they cut? Apparently... apparently they cut parts of the soundtrack from Spec Ops. What the hell? Sorry, I was just reading some stuff. I'm reading while playing a game where there's reading. This is not smart behavior. And while there's a chat for me to read as well. The only thing Bard is going to investigate is Hidden Eyes, though, so... Outside. It's funny that executors using black keys is supposed to be rare, but all the ones we see use them. I mean, aren't there the number of executors, like, really small, like less than a dozen or something? I don't know. I don't remember. But it's a small number, so. When Mash fights Ciel in Melty Blood, she asked for her autograph. Wait, seriously? Isn't Bart, like, smart about administration? No, Bartholomew was a pirate. I mean, he did lead a pirate fleet, but, administration? No. He would know how to command a fleet, though. Or at least, you know, he'd be capable of it. Arr, pirates! Oh, she's leaving us. That's unfortunate. Hopefully she will be back. She better be back. She was odd. Hmm? Culprits. Best in class, high impact solution. Mash, have you ever met anyone that is normal? Technically, isn't that the attachment to Fujimaru? Is that Fujimaru is just normal? Special tourism quest has appeared, complete to build up your joy counter. Hello, Crazy Yurie the Fury. How are you? Hello, Days of Grays. Welcome. It's eaten by a the ones I've gotten. Wait. Eaten by a shark? Wait, who? How? I have questions too. Shiki fried his brain and got eaten by a shark. I'm assuming this is Tono Shiki, not Ryogi Shiki. Unlock which... Oh, we need to do quests to go further. We need... 200,000 tourism points, and we got this new free quest. All right, let's do it. And let's find. I already saw one, but yeah, let's stack up these. We need our points. We need our points. Also, wait a minute. Level sorting? No, sort it by rarity. That's how I do it. Or, well, usually I sort it by whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then there. Charge! Hero Chaos. You know, only no Regan because he was replaced by another. Is that the original Tsukihime where that happens? This shark nomming scenario? Because I don't know about that. You are right. I've seen the remake. I've watched the remake on YouTube because of other people's playthroughs. But okay, let's just hit stuff because I mean I'm not gonna. Berserkers are bad for looping anyway. At least for arts. Nero was replaced by Vlov in the remake? Yeah. I remember Vlov, of course, so... What am I doing again? Violence, that's what I'm doing. I just realized... Ereshkigal does not have class advantage against beasts. Or against berserkers. Which is interesting. I'm building up for wave 2 and 3, honestly, so... To be honest, I like Vlov a good bit more. The hotness plays a big role in that as well. Silly. Alright, let's fire this up. Okay. Yeah, I knew she was more of a extra hunter, extra class hunter. Oh, I should have. I'm stupid. And peace sealed. Is that one turn? That better be for one turn. Yeah. I'm gonna rush beast class, makes her extra special. Just hit that idiot, please. Baka baka baka. I know I'm a baka. Ooh, Darius. No. Alright, let's do it. Akano eats CEO. Wait, what? Boom! Excellent. All right, so we'll need to do probably one more of those before we can continue on with the story. Ah! No! There's our first crash. Took a bit. Took an hour, actually, before our first crash. Which means we've got we've got a bunch more crashes on the way. Yep, there's the crash counter. I can always rely on chat to count up the crashes. Haven't paid attention to any notices or anything. Mass Effect come after later tonight. Please save it for next week. We're doing Mass Effect after this, like right after this. Like as soon as we're done with this Summer 9 stuff, we're going to Mass Effect. And we're gonna finish Mass Effect 2 tonight. Charge! If you chose poorly in a scene, Nero will let out a shark in the hotel and shut down the lights, meaning Shki gets chomped in half by a demonic shark. But the shark in a hotel, so what, is it a land shark? A shark that swims in the air? Or because there's no water, it's a hotel. I mean, unless the hotel is underwater. Got me back into playing ME again. Awesome. Okay. Let's do another round of that. Anybody got a double of that, or a MLB, I should say. Nah. Go back to the top. There we go. All right, let's do it again. I mean, I saw the remake, as I said. I remember, like, the dogs and stuff, and, like, you know, all the freaky animal shit, and, you know... Alright, let's smack some stuff around. We've seen Big Sis make a shark float. Nero Chaos can absolutely bring a shark to land. This was not a good idea. Yeah, not gonna even kill it. Ooh. Double Castoria. I know I was talking about using Eresh yesterday, but I promptly, and some people gave tips on using her, but I promptly forgot all of it. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Honestly, I'm just you know, I'm not trying, like, I will set up the more efficient farm teams for when, like, 90 and 90 plus and all that. You know, when these nodes actually get, like, a bit more serious. Like, for now, I'm just like, whatever. I'm totally not sure if I should be using lures in Servants like Summer Da Vinci. I mean, lures are definitely, lures are definitely a finite resource, or at least like a limited resource, because you only really get them from events and some missions. But Summer Da Vinci, I actually have done that. I did upgrade her skills because she is quite good. Let me take care of this fight real quick.
少って出るわかりやすく覚えやすくやれしよ言われなくとも行きますよ海生物どんな場面でもあなたのせいで台無しです嘘なので自称の地平に行ってくださいやれしよ言われなくとも悪には無知
So funny.
重い体罰を引きませんはい干渉泳ぎに行きましょうマスター泳いだことないけど
Honestly, I really do feel like I've kind of fallen out of step with, you know, the best ways to use the newer servants that I've picked up. Like Alco, I have used Alice to some degree, but I don't think your skills are maxed, so... It's all the damn new mats. Oh, we've unlocked the new quest. Hooray! We can continue the story. Okay, what was I saying about Da Vinci Summer? So, I mean, granted, older account, lores are not... Like, I have a chunk of lores now. Because, I kind of hold on to them, and I tend to be very picky about what skills I max to 10. MP charges tend to be the highest priority. MP gain is another one. If it's a servant I'm going to be using a lot, I will, or they need those, that extra kick, then I will tend to use lures on them. Da Vinci Summer is down here. She's 10, 10, 10 for me. So, if nothing else, she's not a waste, you know. And I also buffed her... Yeah, I buffed her quite a lot. I gave her 10 append as well. And... You know. Because she's actually really good. But, yeah, I've a lot of servants down here now that are maxed out. Most of them are 5 stars. But a few other 4 stars stand out. Some I just buffed for the hell of it. But Helena is really good. Yeah, I did some of these, yeah, for the hell of it, as I said. Any others 4 stars in particular that stand out as, like, you know... Nah, not particularly, no. These are mostly 5s. But yeah, I gave Helena 10, 10, 10 because of her... All of her skills are quite effective for... They're all ally buffs. Well, not this second one, but this one is ally-wide charge and quick arts and buster buffs. So I actually used her for the Carnunos fight in Lost Belt 6. So don't throw her in all that often, but she's valuable. I don't know if you have her or not, but... I mean, she's a gen pool, so you'll get her eventually. Okay, let's get back to the plot, or rather, special DNA library for the future. This extra quest, and then we get back to the plot. Alright, so let's see what is going on around here. Boop, boop. Boop. What are we up against? Oh, who cares? Who cares? Let's just kill him. Rawr! Silver currency. Reload. Carrion has a point. We really need that UBW. Artur. Yeah, this person has been on my my FGO friend list pretty much from the very beginning, so... You're enjoying Waver, who was a nice choice for gen support. Yeah, Waver, you chose Waver for your 5-star ticket, is an excellent choice for it. Excellent choice. Alright, let's get these Tamamo CEs on, because it's going to drop some silver currency, so may as well get as much as possible. I'm not used to having event craft essences, much less this many of them, because I don't roll as much as I used to. But anyway, charge!
では軽くお仕置きといきますか。シエルの星って地球の何倍の重力？
I wish there were subs for that. I wish I knew what they were saying, but... Or maybe I should just refresh my Japanese again. Also, Arash is fun, even if he murders your ears. Arash... I can't walk out of the battle right now, but my Arash is like Bond 13, or 12 or 13 for a reason. And he's been there for a long time. Because Arash is very useful, especially for a newer player. Is that your nephew, little Philly? Yeah, and we're gonna kill him. Mwahahaha.
You
can see what they're saying in the voice section of their profile. I know about that, but I mean, like, when we're actually seeing it would be nice. Oh. They're changing classes on us. Also, that didn't do any damage. What the hell? Error? It did 450 damage. Yeah, that was awful. That was awful. That's one down. Alright, let's fire this up. Yeah, I just realized I don't need to be a bat for these battles, but whatever. I've been a bat, I may as well stay a bat while we play FGO. I'm a bat! What noises do bats make, by the way? Like they don't meow, they don't woof, they don't... What noises do bats make? I don't know this. You don't really hear bats getting that sort of treatment anyway. Alright, there's our joy counter. Yay! I'm happier now. Yay! Yay! It's hard to explain. Somebody says not a vampire, yet wants to stay as a bat. They squeak. Squeak! Squeak! Ah! No! What the? Let's just continue the story! Yay! Anyway, let's just continue the story, as I said. In that bizarre voice that I did. I don't know where that came from, but it came from places that I do not know. Break. All right. We're gonna fight someone. I'm gonna take Dobrinya for, or no, Shufu. I want chainsaw action. All right, just go with this. Screw it. Charge! So we just sparred with CL, Mickey Mouse Squeak. So the type that's been targeted before? Huh? I thought, I'm confused. Knafa? What the hell is a kanafa? Wheat flat filled with cream for some syrup. It's a pastry? Pastries might be nice, but I want cookies! I mean, I have some in the other room, but, you know. Somebody's stealing sweets? Who do we know that steals sweets? I think we know who that might be. After all, we still have one more summer servant to pop into the fray, and Mickey Mouse Squeak, I sounded like that. I sounded like Mickey Mouse. What? Mickey Mouse? What is a Mickey Mouse noise? Ah! Like that? So we're gonna get attacked during a sweets delivery. Huh? What's this? Mech! Prime sustenance detected. Begin refueling. I still haven't started Okeanos. I hope it's better than the slog the previous story. Okeanos is an improvement over Septum. I mean, I liked Drake. I did like Drake. Blackbeard... Blackbeard is better than in his summer appearances, but his first appearance in Okeanos is crap. Alright, we're gonna fight this mysterious armored person who looks suspiciously like Mysterious Heroine XX, which we met in Summer 3, the space cop. Except now it's a very different color scheme. Not yet, not yet. Eresh, Shufu, and Xiao. Go. Alright, have that FP go first. Ooh. Alright, Shufu's probably gonna die, so let's fire this up now. Let us unleash the chainsaw. Actually, let's just unleash it all. Or no.
出るぜ。やるで。いいですね。吸気集結。強排斥。我。
Oh, no! No! It crashed. Son of a bitch. Chinese Chainsaw Massacre? Yeah, pretty much. That was crash number 2, right? Damn it! I have to do something while it's loading, so I'm just gonna move around on top of the screen. Okay. Let's try that again.
吸気集結。強排斥。我。落葉にて神殺す者。家切れにて結束。憧れにて神の子。
That is the cool MP, honestly.
行きますよ海生物。どんな場面でもあなたのせいで台
Oh,
無しです。
Neko Arc Attack!
なので自称の地平に生きてください。どういう意味です？まだまだ。
Semi-autonomous mode disabled. Oh, looks like we
強
won.
い日差しも悪くないわ
Yay!
ね。眩しかったけど、それ以上に楽しかったかな。
And all that. Alright, let's see what she has. Oh, X eyes. Oh, boom. Hello there! It's our old friend, MHX Alter, who likes the cookie, as I do. Nom 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 nom. I actually have her normal self as Berserker. I actually had her in my support list for a long time, because I didn't have a decent Berserker. Your family can't get to your motel in Spain because everybody's partying and drunk in the streets, and they're trying to ride a bull in the streets. Damn, they're having a party then. Crazy. Yeah, you are not. What? What am I not? Bazaka? Yeah, so Morgan, obvious choice. Oh wait, this is my event lineup. Morgan. Oh wait, she is still on my lineup. She is still on my support list. I thought I took her off. Never mind. So yeah, MHX Alter. Hooray! She has Excalibur and she noms cookies. Nom nom. Anyway. Onwards we go. Ichan the Sith Lord, exactly. Let's find out why she's here, aside from nomming the pastry. There's so many questions about the Servantverse, but I prefer not having answers. The Servantverse is like... There've been events in the past that do involve the Servantverse. It's basically... It's like it's in space, and it's like a lot of particularly Star Wars knockoffs. The character I just showcased, MHX Alter, she has Excalibur, but it's basically a red lightsaber. And some of her attack moves even resemble some of the moves that appear in the Star Wars movies. Maybe I should add her to a fight roster and show what that looks like. If we get the opportunity, that is. I mean, it's an event, so a summer event specifically, so she doesn't have bond bonus, but Star Wars, is that like Star Trek? I mean, Trekkies would probably kill you for saying that. I mean, the Saber War? Yeah, Saber Wars. I mean, they even have the scrolling opening at, like, the Star Wars movies. In the Saber Wars event. Or Saber Wars 2 in particular, which was a fun event. That's the one that introduced Space Ishtar and Calamity Jane. That's not a real world word, senpai? Wait, what? What's not a real world? Word. What is not a real word? I am stumbling over words again. Wait. Quantum armor. Remember being sucked into a black hole in deep space? Maintain life support. Lost conscience. Somehow ended up here, but the armor didn't have enough energy left to reboot, so must begin refueling with compatible compounds, matching the molecule. That's carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So what is it? Is that sugar or sucrose? Yeah. She's sugar hunting. She's fueled by sugar. What Floop said would be considered heresy by both fandoms. Yeah, Star Wars and Star Trek definitely have had a long rivalry. Though, I think, I mean, I don't know how it's going, honestly. So, I'm not really. I'm pretty distant from both. I mean, I know more about Star Wars than Star Trek, but both of them are kind of, you know, anyone that compares Star Trek to Star Wars deserves the pits of hell. See, this is what I was saying, Floop. You got to be careful with that shit. Trekkie or whatever you said. Trekkie is a slang term for people who are fans of Star Trek. It's a word. It is a word. Or it's a term that is used. With the way both IPs are going, both sides are losing. You don't believe me? Well, then, come on. Yeah, Star Wars fans didn't get a nickname like that, did they? Because, I mean, there's Trekkie for Star Trek, but then what would it be for Star Wars? War Z or some shit? Or Warfires or War-ers or... you know? I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked from the event. Got to account for ethical constraint. So basically, she was stealing sweets to survive. And... Speaking of themselves, you know what I'm trying to say is... There's a nickname, Man Children. Isn't that what they call people like Star Trek? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sari-sama. It's the nickname for Star Trek fans is Trekkies. Or, I mean... Oh, it didn't show up in, Right, it's doing what it did yesterday, isn't it? Gonna assume Star Wars just ripped off Saber Wars, typical cheap ripoff. Thought you forgot you were upside. She loses control when she sees anything that looks like a carrot? Oh, probably because of Achilles. yay, I'd hug you. Just not unless you made mind what you were thinking. Clearly, we should order her some sweets so that to get MHXX back up to speed. I fast forward to skipped a lot of this event, knowing other people would cover it later. Yep, well, I'm covering it now, so hurrah! MHXX's face looks very pinchable. I mean, she's a Saber face. She's the 17th Saber variant added to the game. Because remember, I made my King Arthur video at the early 2024, and then later that year they added, and I said there were 16 of them, and then later that year they added this one, so 17. I guess Lord Logres would be 18. There's so many Sabers! Saber! Which would you own, Fate's Excalibur or Star Wars lightsaber? I would say Fate's Excalibur because it has more power. Assuming I would be able to use it properly. Like, would I be able to use it properly with, like, Excalibur? Like, could I do that? Because then, if that's the case, then definitely that. Because that has more boom power. A lot more than a lightsaber. Plus, I've never heard a Star Wars fan be called man-child, only whiny nerds. Don't lie, senpai, you would eat the sword. No, I would not. I wouldn't eat a sword. What kind of lunatic would eat a sword? Huh? He's remembering his time as Santa. Which was Christmas 5. No, 6. 5 was Nightingale. 1... Wait. Yeah, it was 5. It was 6. Yeah, 1 was Saber Alter, 2 was Jean Lily, 3 was Altera, 4 was Quetz, 5 was Nightingale, 6 was Karna, 7 was Martha. They didn't have an 8th one because that's when LB7 came out. And last year they had Nemo. And this year they have Abigail, I believe, upcoming. Oh, it's Hakuno! You would eat the sword if it was made out of chocolate? Even without the beams, you'd probably live forever just for... Well, that's the scabbard. Yeah, that's the other benefit. Yeah, Excalibur has that added benefit. Oh, it's BB Lily. What shenanigans are you up to this time, you mischievous, sinister child? Green and Pond Soul Blade. You looked up spoilers for the rest of the event? As you might expect, please don't spoil anything about this event, or any Ordeal Call 3 for that matter. That comes after it. There's a character in a certain Fate series that does indeed eat a sword. Is that a euphemism, or, Cause that could be... That could mean something kind of lewd, you know? Literally. Bart, that is child. So creepy. Yeah, Bart is being creepy. Oh. The hell is this? When you're older, you're... The hidden eyes thing is... Yeah. That's my biggest issue with Bard as a character, is this hidden eyes crap. Or Mecha Kure, or whatever it's called. I heard that was a thing. I don't like that stamp, pretty sus. I know, what if it has magic powers and like corrupts him or something? She gave Percival one of those stamps too? Oh? I don't remember. I guess it's the writer's not so secretly disguised fetish. I hope not. I mean, we know that maybe that's a thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't. My servant tier lists? It's already been a year since I did that. I did that for my channel anniversary. We're giving her sweets. Lots and lots of sweets. Damn it, now I want some sweets. Damn it! Yes, yes, Dubai has nice sweets, apparently. Please wank this city even more. Can I bulldoze it already? I want to bulldoze it. Nuke it. I mean, I did say earlier when somebody asked me how I would fix Dubai, I said that I would need a 500 kiloton warhead or something. You know, a nuke. So... I'd go... Maybe I should go bigger, actually. Because, honestly, it's... Give me like a 50 or a 100 megaton, I don't know. Forget it. Rawr, nuke everything! Something like that. Let's turn our world into Fallout. Nukes for everyone! Wait, that would mean me too. I don't want to be nuked. Actually, if a nuke went off, I'd probably... I don't know, it depends on how big it was. I might be out of the blast range where I live, but bleaching the singularity. Yeah, let's bleach the earth. Let's make it all white and... What am I saying? Why am I being so weird and stupid? Never mind. Just ignore me. I guess we have another a new friend. Former final season villain join your... The world is already bleached. Yeah, that's true. Well. Yeah, please don't spoil the plot, MHXX. Might not want to use that language talking about... Yeah, maybe not, but whatever. I was just being weird and, you know, rawr, you know, let's blow everything up, rawr, like that, you know. I'm not actually being serious. I mean, the Dubai hatred is real, but, you know, the hatred for modern slavery is very real. But let's just move on. So mean senpai, BB made this fake city just for you. If BB made this city just for me, she should have chose a better location. She should have chose, oh, I don't know, Tokyo or Paris or, you know, a city that's actually, you know, or Kyoto or, you know, a nice place, you know, or at least, you know, a place that is pretty and whatnot. Or yeah, just somewhere that's nice and, you know, wholesome and, you know, is, you know, pleasant, not this fucking place. Acapulco? I don't know where that is, actually. Hawaii? I have been to Hawaii. And we did... Well, the thing is actually BB did take us to Hawaii. That was Summer 3. Luluhawa was Summer 3. And technically Summer 8, too. By the way, this is my villain radar. She has a villain radar. Interesting. Who? It sounds so, Eresh is being goofy. Does she know Eresh's secret? I think she might. Update your deception protocols. Maybe Singapore? I've never been to Singapore. I mean, I've never been to tons of places, but I mean, Singapore is definitely different. I mean, it's a success story for sure, but isn't there some weird shit with Singapore too? Oh, yay! We're happier something. Oh, back to the hotel. Oh, there's another, there's a thing here. So a Servantverse beast, my head hurts. Really? I don't know. I might be wrong about that. Maybe it was Malaysia. It was some country in Southeast Asia did some weird shit. Or does some weird shit with its, like really restrictive, I don't know. I don't know. I know that, oh, no, this isn't what I was thinking. Singapore does have very strict laws, but, I was thinking of a different kind of law. You know, the religiously inclined kind of law, shall we say. You know, the kind I don't like. You know, like... I know, but Singapore does have... They execute drug traffickers. Mandatory death penalty for certain quantities of drug trafficking into Singapore. And big penalties for drug use. Yeah, a lot of like public cleanse. I'm just doing a quick lookup, but like they'll go after you for littering and you know, drinking in public and... I mean... I do think that, at least in the US, I mean, huh? They're having a secret... All the other characters have met up together. We're watching a secret meeting. And it's in Mash's room. Sorry, I got sidetracked by all that other stuff. They know the secret. No! Karna's clairvoyance allows him to see past falsehoods. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Wait, does he have clairvoyance? What was the last line? Okay. He does have it? Okay. I thought it was to prevent a panic. Is the reason why we haven't said anything about this Ereshkigal business. This is why I got fooled by Indra. I'm still not super familiar with all the details of Karna's lore and whatnot, like the original, because the Mahabharata, it's so fucking long. There's a reason why I haven't done any videos on servants from India. It's because of the sheer volume of stuff I would have to look at to figure out what the fuck was going on. That's the real reason why. Just because I feel like I'd have to just spend weeks just to dig under the surface and figure out what the hell was going on, or find a really, really, really good summary or something. I don't know. It feels like a giant looming doom thing that I'll have to crack it open eventually, of course, but I've been putting it off. I mean, I've been putting a lot of stuff, but... Hello, Kitana. Welcome. So nobody's fooling anybody, pretty much. I just got here, is Mash figuring it out? They've all figured it out. They've all figured it out. Like everyone else, aside from protagonist, Eresh, and Passionlip, are all meeting in private right now in Mash's room. This is also where I started mashing, didn't need to see more. Not a fan of Karna's summer outfit. He looks like Marilyn Manson. I've not seen anything about Marilyn Manson. Or no, well, didn't he? He got... I know who he is. I think he got in trouble a few years back for some really gross shit, but... I mean, he's always been very pale. Karna, I should say. I don't know what Marilyn Manson actually looks like, so... The only plot twist I hear is that anyone honestly thought they could fool anyone. Yeah, our protagonist is too earnest and too honest and not very good at deception and whatnot, so... Yeah, I saw that too, Kitana. They screwed up. Oh yeah, surely girl failure extraordinaire Ereshkigal can keep it hidden. We got a bunch of them, don't we? Ereshkigal, of course, is one of the more notable ones, but probably the most notable one, actually. You sure about that, Shufu? I don't... Lying is not good. You shouldn't do that. Says the person who spent a summer event lying to Mash. Wait, what? Oh, right. Shufu. Yeah, Summer 5. Yeah, because Shufu was the mastermind behind Summer 5. That was Shufu's first appearance, was in Summer 5, and then people liked her so much that they added her to the game as a main servant. Yeah. I forgot about that for a second. I wasn't sure what you were referring to, but I remembered, so... I would say that they're going to, yep, keep an eye out. The horror summer, yeah, the summer horror event, which was awesome. That was Summer 5 was awesome. What's funny is that Shufu has a My Room line about being embarrassed that Mash knows she enjoyed time with her in Summer 5. Missed that one, Sat. You can find playthroughs, YouTube videos. I've mentioned a channel, Jason Does Whatever, as a guy who records all of like the playthroughs of every event in FGO. So if you wanted to go back and see previous events that you missed and can't look at again in my room or whatever, you can find it on YouTube. You definitely can. And Summer 5 is definitely a great one, especially if you are a fan of horror movies or horror tropes in particular. It's a great event because you've got the slasher, you've got the weird. Does he read the text? No, it's just the game. It's not a person reading the text. It's just the game as it is. Yeah, no commentary whatsoever. I'm sure you could find another one that has commentary, but my point is, if you want to find videos of past FGO events, they very much exist. I mean, actually, I asked his permission to use some of the footage from past events that he had to use in the videos. Very early on, too. I think it started with Dantes. Anyway. I think I'll do that. It is a summer event, so it'll take time to go through it, but I really liked Summer 5. I thought it was great. With Yume Ren and Summer Yu, and it features Kiara, Tomoe, Ilya, Brynhildur, Murasaki, Abigail, Sigurd, Emiya, Prince of Landling, Shufu, and of course Mash, the protagonist, as well as like mini scenes with the other characters. Unlock after... Okay, we can't go any further with the main plot. Looks like we have this thing right here. Is this like a bonus story? Let me see if there's anything else on this. Nope. It looks like we have a little bonus content right here, which is summer events have had these. We haven't seen any for this event so far, but I think it looks like we have one. Let's see what this is about. Pursue Lukhaimat, whatever that is. It's the dragon, named Dragon. Yeah, it's a bonus quest for us. What is Dobrynia up to? No horses or dragons in this city? Well, duh. And besides, it's in Dubai. They'd have, like, camels or something. I don't know. Look at me when I'm talking to you, motherfucker. I know, he looks so derpy or goofy, or one of those words. Yeah, they used to build cities for horses, but obviously we don't use horse. I mean, even like just over a century ago, they still had horses moving through streets, and of course that meant there was shit in the street all over the place. Because horses. Cars only really started taking over. Well, actually, no. 100 years ago would be the Roaring 20s. That's when cars really started taking over. But like 110, 120 years ago, yeah, it was more horses than cars. I mean, or cars were starting to take over, but there were still horses. But Your hometown has horse and buggy rides still? Oh, damn. Yeah, what I was referring to were like, you know, Western cities, so like, you know, London or New York, places like that. You know, 120 odd years ago, you could still find horses in the streets. So, and there's footage of it, so, you know, hurrah! They're filming a movie. Wait, what are they up to? Senpai is a car? Oh, what? I'm a car now? Why? I mean, if he needs a fight, which is... If you not come out of it. So basically, she's basically talking to the dragon to say, hey, dragon, try not to draw too much attention. All right, I was just catching up to... Went to college in Lancaster County, so it's the Amish people making their way. Ah. They're like Pennsylvania, right? Is where they live? The Amish? I don't... Somewhere over there. I mean, I've been a West Coaster my whole life, so... You know, I've never seen anybody like that, so... That fucking face. This dragon named Dragon is very goofy. Wait, I thought he was gonna be, And, yep. Okay, so Dabrinia told him to not make, too much of an example, or not be too conspicuous, and here he is on the frickin' beach. Oh. Troublemaker! This dragon is a troublemaker, and apparently also lewd, too. A lewd, troublemaking drabbit. Dragon. What the hell was I about to say? Drabbit? Was I gonna say a dragon rabbit? What the... Why does my mouth not do things... What? This is why recording videos is so hard for me. She want... Maybe time to bonk him? Also, did he say VTubers? Turns out not to be bear... They write it off as a movie prop or a VTuber. That's not a VTuber overlay. That's like the UI. Technically, he's a horse. I'm surprised this dragon can speak. Yeah. Not as much freaky stuff as the inner. This dragon is lewd. Bad Dragon Bad? Isn't Bad Dragon like a website or a company that sells like lewd stuff or something? I've heard that name before, connected with something lewd, so I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I don't want to know. This world is weird. Weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't... Yurie, why do you know that? Even I didn't know that. It just sounds familiar. I don't know. Huh? The dragon was transformed into a copy of Dobrynia? Oh my god. And this thing will go out to the train your dragon skeleton. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Wait, but what if normal Dobrynia runs into the dragon now, and now there's gonna be two of them? The Climates? What? Wait. Heimat, pretty famous, right? What the hell is that? Of course, Merlin's no. Merlin is trouble. Even, I mean, Lady Avalon is female. Also trouble. Any variety of Merlin is trouble. Isn't it funny that Sanzong has horse that started as a dragon, Nikiach has a dragon that started as a horse, but the dragon as horse is the well-behaved one, not the horse's dragon? I actually don't know much about Sanzong. Goober? What? Goober? Who's a goober? Actually, that's something this guy would probably do. Kid, sure, dragon. Dragon named Dragon. What are you doing? Why are you being so pervy? Guess to do master missions to kill time. Oh, Kentucky! Hello, Kentucky! Oh yeah, he has like... Yeah, he has like animal senses or something, doesn't he? Is this dragon just Master Roshi? Honestly, it kind of seems that way. That this dragon... Wait, the goober. I'm a goober? Oh. Isn't that just like a nerd? Kentucky doesn't... That's not cool, even have super senses. Yeah, it's... He's a pervert. Or dragon is a pervert. You sure about that? Actually, Kentucky knows 2 horses that are. Raiko's horse is also dejected. I don't remember Raiko's horse. Does that come up in Fate? Or have I forgotten? Or am I dumb? I am probably dumb. He had a part-time job? I wonder what kind of, Oh! It's Takeru and Yurie! Raiko's degenerate horses were in Summer 2, and Setsubun. Oh, that might be why I don't remember it. Is because I don't think I really remember. I mean, I wasn't there for Summer 2, and it's probably the one I remember by far the least, so when I did take a look at it, so. Talks about how it enjoys Raiko's riding him. Oh my god. I didn't know that stuff, Riley. Let me... It's probably food. Sea monster. Sorry, I was catching up. I lose track of what's on the screen when I'm responding to chat, because reading twice is hard. We watched Summer 2 on his channel. Remember the story dragging and the degenerate horse stuck in... Yeah, I watched Summer 2 a long time ago, but I don't really remember it, so... I just remember there were, like, races, and Maeve had, like, a fetish costume, and that's about it. Oh my god, Tomoe Hai, coolest person Persona 4. Yeah, I do like seeing Tomoe again. This horse dragon is mild by comparison. Maeve had a literal horny jail. I think, or something, I don't know. She had a jail of some, I don't, and that outfit that she had is like when she was like the warden or something. Also, Yurie's here, that's nice. This is starting to drag a bit. Cute, cuddly creature. One of those would be nice. It is nice to see the Samurai Remnant characters again. One moment, please. Mwahaha. Ghosts and monsters don't reveal themselves when it's daytime. But you're not in Japan anymore, Yurie. And I don't know what kind of crazy... I mean, they kind of burned it all, didn't they? I mean, this is a region that used to be full of polytheism and many gods, and then they destroyed them all. Samurai Remnants actually got you into Fate? Oh, cool! Yeah, we streamed Samurai Remnant almost 2 years ago now. It was the first game I ever streamed on YouTube. FGO lags, use command skill on the wrong servant. Oh no! Damn. We're in the cave. A local elder. What kind of local elder would be in Dubai? You thought chocolate was some kind of clay during Valentine's? I don't remember that. I mean, that was months ago, so... There's a monster in here. Is it fight time? Rawr. How do you even say that? Lukai mod, or the dragon is really enjoying meeting Brittany? I know, but he's pervy. Golden. Alright, come on, let's do the fight. I want to fight. I want to fight something. There we go. Fight. Fight! Huh? Oh, right. Weekly reset just happened. It's going to close the game. Ah, there we go. What is that, number 3? Damn it! It crashed. Kind of. I mean, it did, but... It was the weekly reset, so, you know, new weekly quests and all that. Make sure to do your weekly quests so you can get more fragments. It's an egg? I mean, it did look egg-shaped, but by the way, look how much is a dessert. It is? Okay, I'll just take your word for it. Oh, it canceled the quest we were on. Stupid. Rage. Alright, let's... I guess we'll just skip the better than 10 plus crashes. We're just gonna blast through the cutscene. Well, usually a, Kentucky! Alright, let's do it. Is there a cap on how many fragments you can hold at once? I haven't run into it yet. Ooh, Dragon's Roar. Interesting. Alright, let's axe this fucker. Is there any reason to holding on to the fragments instead of exchanging them? Because I'm weird. More seriously, I started playing before quartz fragments became a thing. And so when fragments came out, I suddenly had a lot of them. And I was like, oh, this is nice. I have a giant pile of fragments, and this is a nice pile, and maybe I shouldn't spend it. Maybe I should just kind of keep them and hold on to them. And before long, I just kept holding on to them, and oh, stun the fucker. Actually, no, he's gonna cast it anyway, but... Oh, fuck it. Never mind. I have that third skill's heal, so... Also, I figure that, you know, when I do convert them to, you know, fragments, that's like gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be for a very important moment or something. Like, I won't just do that for, like, you know, for kicks. Close. One guts. All right. That's how I'll do it. Yeah, I almost have enough fragments to get like 900 quartz, so... Death to the egg! The RPG mentality, use your full heal for the final boss already, but I only have 80. Yeah, there might be some of that going on, but, oh, one more cutscene it looks like, and then we'll wrap this up for the day. Or wait, I come back and all I hear you say is death to the egg? Yeah, we killed an egg. Death to the egg! Fuck the egg! No, 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 no. No, never mind. Ignore me. Huff, huff, gasp, gasp, phew. Alright, what is this horny dragon gonna do now? Death to the egg, I think you might have cracked. As a reward for defeating me, I will grant you one wish. What is this, a fucking genie now? An egg with Columbus face on? Don't be so... I wasn't looking at the... No, no, you're right. That's like ew, 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 ew. Anything to do with Columbus is ew. It's not a pastry or whatever the fuck those things are, or... Artificial spirit, a certain sort... Well, we know it wasn't Columbus. Columbus didn't go anywhere near this region during his life. I mean, he couldn't, you know. He would have gotten killed or enslaved. So... Hmm. Wait, I thought it was gonna give a wish. Wait, was the wish to ask what the hell that thing was? Oh my god. Oh, whatever. It's gone now. They didn't get a wish. If I had a wish granter, I would definitely be thinking about, like, what I would ask for. I mean, I kind of know, but that was the wish, to find out what the silly pastry was? That's such a waste! You'd ask for 100 more wishes. Har har, very funny. Oh, that's what I think it is. Why not money? I wouldn't wish for money. I mean, if I could literally wish for anything, money is is low priority. Like, that's like I would have. There are much more important things I would want to go for. You know, changes to the wider world, or something to improve my personal life. Things of that nature. Money is very much. That just feels so, like, whatever. You'd wish for 1 million copies of me? Why? Why would you do that? You want right-wingers to go away. That's a little too broad. I think you'd be in a be careful what you wish for kind of scenario there. You wish to be the God King of Earth for the rest of your slightly above average lifespan. Loop wants me to samsara calm. It does sound like that. It really does. Aim for aging mortality. Yeah, wage your unaging immortality, or maybe you should just like wish to become someone. I don't know. Maybe it's like, hi, I wish for you to turn me into a fake character. Like, make me Artoria or something. Give me the armor, the weapon, and all that. Like, turn me into Seba. Maybe you'd wish for that. That's not gonna solve the problem wishing with it. I know, it won't. Also, it's extremely subjective and way too broad. Because at the end of the day, I don't actually... I mean... Nikitich is happy! Yay! That's nice. It's a nice wrap up. Okay, that was our last quest of the day. It's like trying what Kiritsugu wanted, but again, it's... Yeah, that's... I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I know we've got some very left-leaning people in chat. I don't know if we have any real right-leaning people in chat. And I'm more of a, you know... I'm not, like, really an ideologue of any sort. Except for, you know, some really basic principles, like don't do slavery, for example. Which keeps coming up with this Dubai crap. I'm gonna do 3 pods. I have 67 AP. I'm gonna do 3 pods because I need to do them anyway. So that was a nice bonus quest. But basically, where I was going with that is I don't fundamentally hate right-wingers in particular. I can actually get along with them decently in some scenarios, but my problem is with fundamentalists and those who believe violence is the answer to, as a solution for, you know, solving problems. I don't like extremists. You know, the people, I don't like the sorts that like to try to control people and like force them, tell people what to do and, you know, force people to follow like certain like ideologies or laws or religions or any of that sort of thing. The kind of people who want to impose their values on others, those are the people I don't like. So, because of that, I have a big problem with authoritarianism, a big problem with religious fundamentalism. You know, I just think states should, you know, outside from, you know, specific, you know, things of necessity, should try to have as light a touch as possible. To not be, you know, obnoxious. By the way, what is buying the way? I hate joining when I miss the funny moments. Aww, that's unfortunate. I'm doing pods right now because, you know, pods. Would a double Oberon setup work for this node? I don't know. My big thing with this node is, that you have... The first wave is not a problem. The second wave has 3 enemies, but the one of those enemies has 300,000 health, which means... Have we finished today's story? Yes, we have. I'm just doing 3 pods. This is me. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm burning AP right now. You think it's... The enemies for this node have very high insta-death. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just bulldoze it with my saber because my saber is MP5 and, you know, is a monster and can pull this off. Today was more of a summer story than a past few. Yeah, I mean, we started off early on. Let me see if I can find somebody with a money CE. Nah. Try it again. This is always difficult. Usually people put craft essences on Koyan. They rightfully put the bond craft essence, but right now I'm looking for money, not bond. Oh, there we go. Money, 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 loads of money. You can turn this with Space Rash? Oh, awesome. I have food. Nom nom. They do use QP as money. I know this isn't particularly exciting, but you know, I gotta burn my AP before we start Mass Effect. That lady is not a Tamamo, correct? Correct. Yeah, Koyanskaya is not a Tamamo. She looks like a Tamamo, but she's not a Tamamo. Has the same voice actress, but start as in first time through, starting from the first time. No, it's not a first time playthrough. Also, we're actually like the point of at Mass Effect we're at the end of Mass Effect 2 actually. So like today we're gonna be doing the final mission, or the lead up to the final mission. We're doing the Reaper IFF, final mission, Lair of the Shadow Broker, and the Arrival DLC. That's what is on the agenda for Mass Effect today. And then Wednesday we'll start 3. How many acts in the summer event? There's a couple more days of it. I fucking max bonded Koyans and Oberon. This feels like such a waste of bond, but... Maybe I should find another team that can do this. It doesn't use them, but I've just been too lazy to figure that out. And I'm obviously not going to be looking for it right now because, you know, I'm busy. Oh, there we go. I think people got fed up with the Koya identity change by the end. Yeah. I wish we could overflow the bond into other servants. I agree. I agree. Because my Koyanskaya is bond 15, my Oberon is too, and so is my Castoria. And they've been that way for a good bit of time now. So it's, I try not to use them. But, sometimes you have to. The Bond 15 bonus. I don't know when that's coming out exactly, but hopefully soon. What does Bond do? Bond is, So Nameless, if you use a character in your roster, like if they're on the selection of characters, that is to say, if they are either the 3 characters in your front line or the 3 characters in your back line, they are part of your party. Whenever characters are in your party when you're doing a quest, you get Bond points. And eventually it's like a leveling up. So you get the Bond points and you need a certain amount of Bond points to get a level. The first 5 Bond levels are really easy to get. It's the ones after that it starts getting progressively much harder. As you level Bond with characters, you get quartz, you get, you may unlock interludes, special quests. Especially, this is why I always try to get all my characters. Whenever I get a new character in my Chaldea, I always try to get them to Bond 5 as fast as possible, because most special interludes and stories need a Bond level between like 1 and 5. Well, usually like 2, 3, 4, or 5. The only character who needs a higher Bond level for their special quest is actually right here, is Angramanyu. He needs Bond 10 for his special thing. Also, at Bond 10, you get a special craft essence for the character. Most of those aren't very useful. Some of them are amazing. Heracles in particular is amazing. So getting Heracles to Bond 10 is a top priority. Best way to Bond farm is with the capsule. Yeah, these pod quests in Ordeal Call give a crazy amount of Bond level points. So they're very good at it. Also, what's the other thing? So you get quartz, you get servant coins whenever you level a Bond level up. If you go, once you hit 10, it's maxed out, but you can use an item called, we call them Bond Grails. I don't remember what they're actually called. You need lanterns to unlock Bond 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15's the maximum. When you get Bond 11 or 12 or 13, you get way more quartz and way more coins. Like for every Bond level after 10, you get 30 quartz a pop. So, anyway, Bond levels are good. Oh wait, I forgot to give her the MP. This is what happens when I'm distracted by words and don't know what I'm doing in the game, even when it's borderline muscle memory at this point. Oh yeah, you also get apples for Bond levels. Yeah, the amount of Bond you get, usually, like you'll get higher Bond for more difficult quests. Content make angry mango useful. I don't remember what Bond level Angramanyu needs for his skill upgrades, but I don't really use them, so ever. Seba! Fuck this, I'm just gonna melee him to death. Boom! Up! Not quite enough. Amiiba! SR, give quartz only. Anyway, Bond levels, I think I gave a decent... So see, this is finished the mission, and I got some bond level points. So I got the 2026-36. This is just for the quest. Plus 795 is because of craft essences I have, which, because I've equipped this party with a bunch of craft essences that boost, well, actually, no, this party is built for money farming, not for bond boost, but some of the craft essences that boost my money income, also boost bonds, so that's how I got some of this. So you see the money, for example, like 270,000 plus 108, so like all of these, like that's from my money buffs, craft essences. So, which is why I can make almost 5 mil per quest doing this, which is how, this is, you know, I do these pods to farm money, because money is useful. And because, you know, QP hell is a thing after material hell. Material hell is what you deal with when you're starting out the game. But later on, once you have a decent stock of materials, then it's usually QP hell that's your big problem. You need to get bond quartz for the next banner. Yeah. So let me show one thing real quick. This is gonna be the last thing I do. So this party I'm using, this is the money pods. So this craft essence is for combat. This is the Buster buff, the MP buff, MP charge to 50. This is for Saber specifically. You look at these ones though. 10% more money. 5% more money and 5% more bond. 5% more money, 5% more Mystic Code XP. 5% more money, 5% more Master XP. So these are, like, this is optimized for money, and I usually try to find on the support list, with this party in particular, I try to find people with the, where is it? Where is that craft essence? Just hang on, let me slap them. There we go. That'll make it this one. I try to find increases QP gain or money 5%, 15 if it's on somebody's support list. You see this craft essence on somebody's support list, it's a character to use to make money, or you use it to get more money. Bond craft essences, I have another party. Here, let me find, it's number 5. Very similar party, but different craft essences here. Again, money and bond 5%. Bond and Mystic Code XP 5%. Bond 10%. And this is just a flat increase bond by 50. And then I, of course, when I choose a support character for this party, I use, I try to look for this bond craft essence right here. Bond by 5, but 15 of support. So this is you see this craft essence on somebody's support character? Excellent. You know, you want this for, I mean, no, just look at my support list, actually. How do I do it? Who do I give those craft essences to? I give them to Castoria. And I give the 10% one to Oberon. Second party, Summer Scotty, regular Scotty for bond levels. And then Koyanskaya and Waver. So that when people are choosing my characters for my support list, they're getting bond XP. Sometimes might want to swap it to the money one. I slapped the money one onto Riders, but never understood why MASH had look at foe like that. Those are bedroomite. I mean, that is an interpretation, but anyway, that's just yeah, anyway, so we have finished our Fate Grand Order stuff for the day because we did the all the summer quests. There's no new summer quest until just over 3 hours from now. We are not going to do that today, though. We're doing that tomorrow. We will continue the FGO. Oh yeah, by the way, the a lot of those craft essences that I was showing that give the bond or the money, you find them, you unlock them. No, wait. Do you unlock them in, did they move them to the Remember Essence, or? No, they didn't. It's not in here. It's in Rare Prisms. Scroll way, way down. You will find these craft essences somewhere in here. Or did they move them out of here? Come on, come on. Where the frick are you? I've bought all this shit. Yeah, here's where they are. So there's the one with Romani. There's one, here's Gran Cavallo. Chaldea Dinner Time. Detective Fomez is in here. And notice that some of these are free when you complete certain story steps. So this one is... here's Bella. This is the 15% money one. This is the 15% bond one. So you can find, and this is the 10% bond one. So you can find these in the Rare Prism shop, and you can get them for free from here once you meet certain story requirements. But once you unlock them, you then buy them in the Mana Prism shop. So the green prisms here, you'll find them. Let me scroll. Yeah, see, they're down here. So Bella Lisa, Chaldea Tea Time, Chaldea Lunchtime. They cost 1,000 Rare Prism or Mana Prisms a pop, which means you need 5,000 Mana Prisms to max these out, which is a lot, especially for a new player. But if you get these, if you get like Chaldea Tea Time and you put it on your support list with a support character like a Castoria, a Koyanskaya, an Oberon character like that, people like those as support characters. You will get people using your support list if you have those, which is why I have it set up that way. My support list gives those craft essences to the support characters for a reason, because people use these. People want a Koyanskaya with all these stats with extra bond experience to earn when they use this character. Or extra money. It depends on what the person's looking for. But anyway, that is all of FGO for the day. As I said, we will continue this tomorrow, but for the rest of the evening, we are going to the effects of massing. We're going to finish Mass Effect 2. But, okay, so I didn't make the mistake I did yesterday with the accidentally starting the Mass Effect stream at the same time. So I'm going to go into, hang on, I'm looking through, let me add the redirect, beyond the Omega 4 relay, check. Okay, so I am going to take a few minutes to like get up, go to the bathroom, get my food, nom 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 nom. I'm going to end this stream on YouTube, and people should be redirected to the new YouTube stream for Mass Effect 2. If you're on Twitch, just stay where you are, because I'm just going to use the same stream. But if you don't want to join me for Mass Effect, it was nice to see you, and I hope you have a pleasant day, but I hope you stick around, because it's the end of Mass Effect 2, so there's going to be some big shit going down. But anyway, I am going to be right back for a bit. I hope to see you all in a few minutes, and I hope to see you for Mass Effect. See you in a few minutes. Wahahaha.